Good morning, my dear children. How are you all? I hope you all fine. So today we are going to continue chapter 3 from geography. Okay, dear children. So we are going to continue chapter 3 from geography. So what is the topic of this lesson? Our changing earth. Our changing earth. Okay, dear children. So yesterday we have started this lesson and we have seen small topic. So today we are going to continue. Okay, dear children. So let's start. Okay, good. So first we are going to see about major landforms. Okay, how the land are formed, what are the reasons for that. Okay, what are the changes we have seen in the landforms. Okay, first the landscape is being continuously worn away by two processes. Okay, dear children, the landscape of our landform is continuously changed or worn away, taken away by two processes. One is weathering and the next one is erosion. Okay, children, so repeat along with me. What are the two processes? First one is weathering and the second one is erosion. Okay, dear children, so now we are going to see one by one. First one is weathering. What is weathering? So weathering is the breaking up of the rocks on the earth's surface. So what is weathering? It is breaking up of rock on earth's surface. Okay, dear children. So look here, look this picture. So what you have seen in this picture, look here. So this rock is in some place it have been broken. Okay, dear children. So this is called weathering, breaking up of rocks. Okay. So look here, look at the first picture. Is very good. So look here, second picture. So like this breaking up of rocks on the earth's surface is called weathering. Okay, very good. So we'll move to the next slide. Now let's see what is erosion. Okay, so let's start. First, erosion is the wearing away of landscape by different agents like water, wind and ice. So what is erosion? Erosion is wearing away or taking away of the landscape by different agents like water, wind and ice. Okay, what are the three agents, children? Water, wind and ice. Okay, dear children. So this eroded material, water, wind and ice erodes that upper layer of the soil or upper layer of the sand. So if it is eroded by water, okay, just think like an example. If water erodes the top layer of the soil, okay, and it is carried away, that are carried away and deposited at some other place. Okay, so the eroded material is carried away or transported by water, wind, etc. and eventually deposited at some other place. Okay, so next, this process of erosion and deposition creates different landforms on the surface of the earth. Okay, children, so this process of erosion, taking away, and deposition, that means settling at one place. So this creates different landforms on our earth's surface. Okay, children, so are you all clear? Very good. So we'll move to the next slide. So here we are going to see some pictures that show soil erosion. So look the first picture, look how the soil is eroded. Can you see properly? Very good. So see here how the soil is eroded. Look here and the final picture. So these are some examples that shows soil erosion. Okay, dear children? Very good. Next we are going to see work of a river. Okay, work of a river in this erosion. Okay, first we are going to see about waterfall. Waterfall. When the river tumbles at steep angle over very hard rocks or down a steep valley side, it forms a waterfall. So what is waterfall? When water falls from a steep angle, it falls at steep angle or down a steep valley is called waterfall. See how the water is flowing. So like this, if the water is flowing from top of the hill to down is called waterfall. Okay. So like these two pictures, children. So this is waterfall. Okay. Next, we are going to see about meanders. Okay, meanders. As the river enters the plain, it twists and turns, forming large bends, that is known as meanders. So river, when it is flowing, sometimes it flows in twist and turns like this, big twist and turns. Okay, so that forms large bends like this, This is called what? Meanders. This is called meanders. Okay, children? Very good. Then we'll do the next slide. Okay. So now we are going to see about cut-off lake. Cut-off lake. Due to continuous erosion and deposition along the sides of the meander. See, look here. So due to continuous erosion and deposition, this meander means this bend is called meander, right? So what happened? This loop comes closer and cut off from the river. Okay, cut off from the mirror and forms separate lake, that is called oxbow lake or cut-off lake. So cut-off lake is also called as oxbow lake. Understood, children? So how this oxbow lake is formed? So when this meander is this bend. So when this meander cut off from the river and forms a small lake like, that is called cut-off lake or oxbow lake. Okay, children? Clear? Very good. So next, we are going to see about floodplain. See about floodplain. So as it floods, flood means overflow of water, that river deposits layers of fine soil and other material called sediments along its banks. This leads to the formation of flat, fertile floodplain. The raised banks are called levees. Okay. So what? Due to overflow of water, what happens? That the river takes fine soil and good material like called sediments along the banks near the river. So that place will be good for agriculture and that is very, very fertile. Okay. Very, very good soil. Okay. So that is called floodplain. The raised banks nearby the river, the raised good banks are called levees. Okay, dear children? Very good. Next, distributaries. So when the river approaches the sea, so anyway, if it is a river, finally it reaches the sea, right? Finally it reaches to the sea. When this river comes closer to the sea, the speed of flowing water decreases and the river begins to break up into a number of streams called distributaries. Okay, dear children? So this river, when it comes near to the sea, what happens? This flow of the river reduces, speed of the flow of the river reduces and it begins to break into number of branches, streams, that is called distributaries. Okay, dear children, that is called distributaries. Okay, very good. So next slide. So here we are going to see about delta. What, children? Delta. So the river becomes so slow that it begins to deposit its load. Each distributary forms its own mouth. So now we have many distributors, right? So they forms its own mouth, and the collection of sediments from all mouths is called delta. So from collection of all sediments from all distributes in the same mouth is called delta. That means from every mouth. Okay. So all distributary form its own mouth, right? So from all mouth, the collection of sediments is taken from in a same place, that is called as delta. Okay, dear children, very good. So now river is over. Work of river is over. In work of river, we have seen first waterfall, then we have seen about meander, then cut-off lake, then we have seen about floodplain, and next we have seen about distributaries, and last we have seen about delta. Right, children? So now we are moving to work of sea waves. What is the role of sea waves in this erosion? So sea caves. First we are going to see about sea caves. So what is caves? Like this is called cave, right? So in sea also we have sea caves, right? So like this, caves, small caves, okay, like this, caves. So due to the strong sea wave that is striking on the mountains and we have inside the sea, there we get some holes and hollow like caves in the mountain, inside the rocks we have inside the sea. What happening? We are getting hollow like caves, that is called sea caves. So look this picture, the sea cave, we can go inside, and this is also from inside of the cave they have taken this picture. Okay, so this is called sea cave. Okay, people can come inside this cave. Okay, this is called sea cave. Next we are going to see about sea arches. First we have seen sea caves. Now we are going to see sea arches. When these cavities, that means when these caves become bigger and bigger and only the roof of the cave remain, that is called sea arches. So this is called sea arches. So the cave have broken and only the arch remains. So this is called sea arches. And again after some more period, what happened? Again because of the sea waves, this also will get broken and only the wall remains like this. See, like this only the wall remains. So this is called stacks. This is called stacks. Okay, dear children. So and after last we are going to see about sea cliff. Sea cliff. So sea cliff is any steepy rocky coast rising vertically above sea water, like this, vertically above sea water, that is called sea cliff. So this is called sea cliff. Okay, dear children. So what all the things we have seen in working of a river? Yes, we have seen first in working of a river, we have seen first, repeat along with me children, first we have seen about waterfall, next meander, oxbow lake, floodplain, distributaries, and last delta. In work of sea waves, we have seen first sea caves, and next after some days these caves also will get broken and only arch remains, that is called sea arches. Then after that arches also get breaks and only wall remains, that is called sea stacks, that is called stacks. And last we have seen about sea cliff, that is any rocky, steep rocky that vertically rise up from the sea level. That is called sea cliff. Okay, dear children. So that's all we have seen in today's video. So thank you children for listening attentively. So children, we will see the next portions in the next coming videos. Okay. So thank you children. Have a nice day.